We're here in the community garden in Armoy, Charlie, and there is a lovely, I don't know what you would call it, a sort of memorial that's done out here. Tell us a wee bit about that.
If you look closer at that, that's the name of every bend and every jump on the Ulster Grand Prix course and the Northwest course. And I mean, it couldn't be in a better place. That is the hymn of the Armada after all.
And that's Joey Dunlop really being the Haitian of the Armada.
Joey, Robert, Mervyn, Frank, Jim Dunlop at the time. The Armada was mere men at the start. We all know why the men and the numbers got weird. We'll not go into that, for it's too sad.
It's a very appropriate tribute to the Armada, Charlie.
It is. It was well thought out. And you can't help walking around it but think of them.
Charlie, we're here beside the River Bush. I think I might have called that a weir, Charlie.
I would call it a carry.
A carry. And the Bush River, it's good for anglers, and you're a bit of an angler yourself.
Oh, well, I would have different angles to things if you look at it. But the late brother he was the angler of the family. A real artist with a fly rod. He fished more than I did.
Yes.
I fished, aye, but not with that same panache and skill. If you watch a real fly fisherman, even you never fished, you could sit back and admire that skill.
I've heard people saying the worst day's fishing is better than the best day's working.
There's no argument there. I was just getting out there and getting that solitude, quietness. You know, there's something about it. You're in touch with everything around you.
I would also say, Charlie, it needs a particular mentality, I would say patience, to stand in the lashing rain in the middle of a river up to your waist in water.
Aye.
It wouldn't be my idea of fun.
Well, I think that's why he was better at it than I was. He was more patient than me.
And I know that you worked for the Water Service. That has nothing to do with the rivers. That's a different agency altogether.
It's a different agency, but you wouldn't believe the amount of folk that thinks it's all the young thing. If it's water, it's them boys. But
before you got to the Water Service, you did a wee bit of work in the River Bush.
Oh, I was in the bush, boys of mine, young time I've been in it. I wasn't quite sure what was coming. I worked a wee, semi-retired vet, Jack Cammett. One of the vets of the Irish school, you know. Started off in the country in a pony and trap, that sort of boy. But a wild fisherman. Angler, if you like, salmon fisherman.
Yes.
But in that sort of echelon with ministers and vets and solicitors, you get into bits of water that the ordinary Joe doesn't get into. He got into Montgomery's estate to fish.
You laboured to him?
I laboured to him, aye. But he came out one morning and says, "Are you near Red up, son?" I said, "Aye, no be long. I'll go on as quick as you can." He says, "I have a wee job for you." I said, "Right. You need a scythe." "Right. And you need a bit of rope, you know, for the uninitiated."
Yes.
I said, "Right. That stuff I threw onto the back of that side of a winey coloured motor. That become burgundy over the years, but it was wine then. Turns out." Anyway, off we headed down to where he'd done that bit of fishing. And you know them big weeds, there's no sign of them in there, but they were the last thing a salmon fisherman wanted to see.
They would have tangled the line.
If you had a fish on, he would have headed straight for them. And chances are you would have lost them. And I begun to get a picture then, what was going on. Especially when he started to tie the rope around the middle of me. Right, hang on a minute. I'm not sure that's in the contract, but it says, "You'll go in there and I'll hold on to the end of that rope," he says. "And you'll cut the rocks of them weeds," he says, "and they'll all drift away." And I thought, oh no, I didn't even know what depth that is in there.
Sherry, that sounds dangerous.
It likely was, but you're a young gumfun, you know any better anyway. And I goes a pair of waders. to here.
Yeah.
Now, fair enough, I never in other waders, but you were feared every step for it. You thought, that's as the end that talks me into about here. But you get no swing with the scythe, you were sort of wheatling. But you manage these things cut, and then you seen them floating down. And we got a street shower, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 yards clean of that stuff. And you weren't cutting every inch of the way, you know.
You didn't do that in a minute.
Oh, no, that's a whole afternoon. And maybe back the next day for the last wee bit. And I carried a wee hip flask of whiskey. And it was sympathetic enough to know it when I come out, I needed a mouthful. I'm a me get on like a house on fire.